What's up, guys? This is me after workout. I'm all sweaty. I just had to record this Monday. Today's Monday. I recorded the rest of the video Friday, and when I got ready to put it all together, I realized the microphone was acting weird, and so the audio was a little bit off, and it's pretty much useless. Couldn't use any of it. So I'm gonna record it today and then cut back to Friday. But anyway, Friday was somewhat of a milestone for my starting strength progression. It's when I added 100 pounds to my squat. I started in like late August with 245. Yeah, if you watch this video or this, whichever side, it's gonna be on one of these corners. If you watch that video, you'll know I talk about how I started starting strength, where the weights that I started at. My squat was 245, and Friday I did 345. So it's a 100-pound increase on my working sets. That's 345, 3 sets of 5 reps. So 15 reps total at 345. So the linear progression, the novice progression, whatever you want to call it, it's working pretty good. In less than 2 months, I added 100 pounds of my working set on squat. Bench, I think I'm up to 227 and a half. I start doing 2.5 pound jumps on that. Power clean, I got up to 215. Had to go back down 25. I'll talk about that a little later in the video from Friday. My overhead press, another big jump for today's workout Monday. I hit 135 on overhead press. So that's 145 on each side, or one plate on each side, for 3 sets of 5. So that's pretty, yeah, it's pretty big for me. Just so I can have one whole plate on each side. I don't have to have a bunch of little bitty plates. Look more like a man. And I started adding chin-ups to my, maybe it's the A workout. I can't remember. It's the one squat, press, deadlift. I started adding chin-ups to that. I usually do them in between my my pressing set while I'm resting. I do a few do chin-ups. I only do 3 sets of 4 because I suck at chin-ups, suck at pull-ups. I guess I just got a weak upper back, or you know, all that pulling stuff. Yeah, I'm doing 4 right now. When it starts getting easy, I'll add 5 and 6, and then I want to say once you start hitting like 10, you just start adding weight to your body, like increasing your body weight to weighted pull-ups, so you can keep the reps somewhere between around 10. Other than that, it's going pretty good. I know I said I was going to do like a weekly update, but the workout was kind of boring. It's the same stuff day in, day out, but I mean, it works. It's just kind of boring for you know, making a whole YouTube video for. But if you do want to keep track, you can follow us on Instagram right here. I'll put that up there. I usually make a couple posts a week, you know, just some progress, whatever. When I hit like a certain weight that I've been waiting to hit, like 3 plates on squat, 315 on squat, I posted about that. 2 plates on bench, that was a big one, posted that. So anyway, if you want to follow it closer, just follow us on Instagram. I'll make posts about that. Yeah, and for some reason the squats today, they felt kind of crappy. I don't know why. Not gonna lie, that kind of sucked. It's 350 right now. Yeah, I don't know. I had to grind through that one a lot more than usual. It's just 5 pounds more than last week. Friday I did 345. They felt great. Maybe I was just excited. So it was, you know, it was a 100-pound mark. Today, I don't know if it's because I'm working out later in the day. It was about maybe 8 o'clock, 8:30 in the morning. I usually work out at 4:30 in the morning. And I'd already eaten breakfast. You know, I had a lot of like bacon and eggs, that kind of stuff. So maybe that was kind of just sitting heavy. Wasn't good for a pre-workout meal. I don't know. And I had my belt backwards. I got a Inzer, hold on. All right, I got this Inzer lever belt. It's pretty cool. This hooks into these holes right here. It's kind of hard to see. Those 4 holes, these 4 prongs, they go together, and then when you pull the lever, it pulls it, you know, with it up under there. But anyway, I didn't really know what side the lever is supposed to pull from the left or pull from the right. I didn't know. I thought about swapping it up a little bit, put it on the right side. I don't know, something didn't feel right. Maybe that's my excuse. That's part of what I'm going to go with. So I swapped it to the left, felt better. we'll go with that. I don't know. But anyway, the belt is doing pretty good. It's super stiff. It's a 10 millimeter. I didn't go with 13 just because a lot of people say there's not a big difference between 10 and 13. And I want it to be a little softer because I don't know if I just have like high hip bones or something, but there's only about 4 or 5 inches between my hip bone and my rib. And so that's just enough for a 4-inch belt. And it has to have a little bit of room when I compress, especially on deadlifts. Because you kind of have to round a little bit. You're not supposed to, but everybody does it. They round just a little bit. So I got the 10 millimeter just to be a little more pliable. It's still plenty sturdy enough. It's a lot better than the Velcro Rogue belt, which is a great belt. Don't get me wrong. It's a good belt for like Olympic lifts. If you're doing like Metcons and stuff, a lot of reps, and you just need some support for like power cleans, squat cleans, stuff like that. That's a great belt because it's really comfortable. The corners kind of give, like the top and the bottom edge, they're a little softer than that belt. So it's a little comfortable moving around. It's easier to get in and out of because you just throw it in Velcro. That one, you have to like get the prong. Once you get it on there, it's good. It never goes. You just undo the lever, tighten it back. But if you're doing like a workout, say you do some deadlifts, you're gonna throw the belt off, go run, come back, slap the belt on. Velcro belt's a lot better, and it's lighter weight too. So if you're doing body weight stuff, that belt probably weighs like 5 pounds. So if you're gonna be doing like body weight, basically CrossFit stuff, get a Velcro belt and save the leather belt for just strict lifting, squats, stuff like that. That's what they're made for, the heavy, thicker belt. That's about it. That's all I can think of right now. We'll go back to me on Friday, and you get to watch that workout. See ya. All right, boys and girl, for the one girl that probably watches these videos, if that, I got 345 loaded up on the bar. Yeah, 345s, 10 and 5 on each side. 345. So here we go. I probably only record the first set just because there's something about being filmed while you're lifting. It kind of messes with your head. So hopefully the first set goes good and I'll record it, and the other 2 I won't. I saved you from having to watch all the warm-up sets, all 5 of them. I mean, let's be honest, you probably would have skipped through it anyway. But I don't know why you would have, because I probably would have like cut it really cool, put the clips together, put some probably not so cool music behind it, and it would have been awesome, and you probably would have skipped it. So I saved you from that. You don't have to thank me now, you can thank me later. But anyway, there's 227 and a half loaded on the bar, and can anyone guess what my rep scheme is going to be? Probably what I'll keep doing, 3x5 till it quits working. But right now it's working, so let's go. Okay, so I'm done with bench press. What I have left is power clean. So I got the bar loaded up on the deadlift jack. I'm about to do some power cleans. I had to drop back my power cleans a little bit. I had gotten all the way up to 215. I just really didn't like where it was going. My technique was having to suffer to get 215. Mainly the catching position where my feet are. I have a tendency to do like a starfish catch or a starfish land when the weight gets heavy, and it was getting really frustrating because they were getting just really sloppy and I didn't like them. So I just had to drop back down. I'm gonna do 185 and go from there, and probably do as small jumps as I can, just to make sure my technique's good. So to save you guys from watching the power cleans, I'm probably gonna end the video right here, which is usually the time I ask you to like and share and subscribe, all that stuff, which you probably won't want to do once you see my terrible power cleans. But how about this? If you do click, like button or any of the things that are about to pop up on the screen, you won't have to watch my power cleans. How about that?